What's going on, guys? We are here for more 25 Days of Disney on the Stub Club, and today we're going to be talking about The Mandalorian. This is a huge show. It came out last year on Disney Plus, and it's currently, as I'm recording this, on season 2, and it just had a huge reveal. I'm not going to give away any spoilers for season 2. I will talk about some spoilers from season 1, though. The Mandalorian takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi, so the Empire has fallen, and the galaxy is somewhat in disarray, and it follows a Mandalorian, which is, if for those who don't know, what Boba Fett was. They all have almost the same helmet, but different designs sometimes. And their big saying is usually, "This is the way." And he's a bounty hunter. Literally, the first episode takes place on an ice planet. I don't remember what it was called. They're looking for a gentleman who is avoiding payment, or he's a criminal. He's taken the bounty to go to, I think it's Tatooine. It definitely looks like Tatooine. If it's not Tatooine, it's a Tatooine-like planet. He takes them, gets his bounty, and they have pucks, which tell you what the next bounty is. And they had a special one for him to find a certain package. He goes to find this package, and people are going after it. They've sent multiple people just in case one person can't do it. They turn out it's a child, and it looks like Baby Yoda. They had it. I think they give it an actual name in the second one. I'm not gonna say what it is because it would be too spoilery. Because it's still being shown right now. I know that there's been a big reveal for a past character coming back, played by a very famous actor. It takes over a new meaning in the second season. I've watched a couple episodes, but again, I'm not going to get into it. The first season is basically him trying to protect this child who is a Force user. It does show that it can use the Force, but it's too weak because it is a child. And they're going all over the galaxy to try to escape this client who's trying to get this child to basically figure out why it can use the Force, even though there's not supposed to be Force users anymore. The show has been written mostly by Jon Favreau, who directed the Iron Man 1 and was a part of Iron Man 2, 3, I believe Infinity War, and probably, I believe, Spider-Man Far From Home. He was probably in Endgame at some point, maybe. I have no idea. But he's written it, and they've had multiple different directors. Bryce Dallas Howard was one of the directors. They had Taika Waititi, who directed Thor Ragnarok. They've even brought in Carl Weathers. And they've brought in these huge names to direct these episodes. And all these episodes, I honestly can't say there's a bad one in the bunch, because they've all been fairly entertaining to watch. They all have really good action. They have very good, intense moments of how are they going to get out of the situation. There was a situation in the first one where Mando, and he is a robot bounty hunter. The robot is IG-11, and he was a bounty hunter against Mando in the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then he gets reprogrammed to protect the child throughout the rest of the first season. And he's really funny. I believe he's also played by Taika Waititi, who is just an amazing director and actor. You can't get enough of him. The Mandalorian is played by Pedro Pascal, and he really doesn't have a name. They just keep calling him Mando because he won't reveal his actual identity. He won't even take off his mask, and that's why in the last episode, when they do his face reveal, the only reason why he takes off his helmet is because it's with IG-11, because he's not a sentient being. He is a droid, and he even states that you can't see my face because of human eyes, with human eyes because of my code. And they even say, well, I'm not a human, so you can take off your mask so you can breathe, because I think they're caught in a fire or something like that. Very good show. I really recommend it. Honestly, this is one of the main reasons to get Disney Plus, and it's probably the most fun show that they've had, and it actually helped probably save Star Wars, because all of you who have watched know how I feel about Rise of Skywalker and how I really feel like it was a below average movie for Star Wars, and Star Wars has had some pretty lackluster films in the past. And this is what has been able to save Star Wars because it is really a sci-fi drama that has amazing character actors and amazing special effects, because Disney does want to put these into perspective, like, hey, we can do these movies, but we can also make these really great TV shows. The whole premise of him trying to protect this child of somebody who is trying to make sure that they're soulless because they are a bounty hunter and they are what is mostly wrong with the Star Wars world, where they'll kill and they'll kidnap and they'll maim to just get paid. The Mandalorian race, from what I've read, is a pretty bad race, but they're the one. But these ones that have protected this child and have protected Mando are really more along the lines of, we just want to be our own people and we just want to stay by ourselves. So that's just a quick little review. I definitely say watch it. Definitely, especially now because it's midway through season 2 and it's only getting better. Again, I'm not going to talk about season 2 because it's still going and I don't want to give any spoilers for those who haven't watched it yet. Check it out. We will be back tomorrow with more 25 Days of Disney. Subscribe, like, comment on whatever you like. Tell us what you think about Mandalorian and if you think it's better or worse than Rise of Skywalker or any of the movies, honestly. So tell us. We'll see you next time.